Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. GT Cam here. I know it's been a while. I thank you all for your patience. I've been working a lot. So, as it is, I'm having an adult beverage right now. Don't judge me based on the corona. I'm out of Red Bull. What do you want from me? And plus, they discontinued my favorite flavor. They're jerks. So, that said, in the time I've been away, Icon released their Snap-on Dual G2 ratchets. Yes, they look almost identical, quite honestly, but made in Taiwan. I'm going to torture these. I've got a 1/2 inch long locking flex head. I got a fixed head long 3/8, 20 inches. Whose idea was that? Oh, I might be able to do horrible things to this. Let's see if I break an anvil. Some guys have allegedly been breaking them. We'll see. That said, we've got the shop behind me is due for a cleanup. Actually, it's not too bad. We were cleaning out over there, reorganizing the back room so that we can resume this. This is an old rig of mine. I've had it for years. Bought it in 02 with 40,000 miles on it. I don't know how many miles are on it now. It's been sitting here for years. I parked it back in about 2012 to do a suspension lift / stretch, and it didn't hit high enough on the priorities list. So now, instead of stretching the wheelbase and putting it on 38s, I've decided on a much more sane stock wheelbase with a triangulated 4-link in the back and a 3-link with a panhard up front. And we're probably going to make do with the Dana 35 here with a rebuild. I was going to do an 8.8 into it, but honestly, what I really want is a Pro Rock 44 in the back. I have my reasons. Yes, it's money. Guys will talk about, you don't spend that money. There's some things I do. There's weird shit that goes on in this head of mine. I can't explain it. So that Dana 35 is going to get 456 gears and a rebuild. Probably brakes, because those look like shit. I'll set those gears up. It'll be the first time I've set up gears on a Dana 35, but whatever, gears are gears. How many sets of gears have I set up? I've set up 2 sets of gears on a Dana 30. First set died, and I know why. Yours truly did not get the proper preload / crush sleeve. Yeah, anyway. For those of you that don't know about gear setup, yeah, maybe we'll talk about that at some point. But anyway, we've got this Dana 30 here. It's going in the front. It's a high pinion out of a Cherokee. The low pinion is coming out and coughing up its Detroit True Track to go into this. I tend to run limited slips and rigs up here in the Northwest. If I was going to rock crawl a bunch, I'd probably run lockers, places where I lifted a tire a lot. We don't much up here. And I know a lot of guys still, they'll run ARBs or Detroits. I just don't feel like it right now. I don't feel like putting lockers in these axles. The Dana 30 with the right set of axle shafts in it would probably be fine with 35s, but I got the True Track sitting here. It's going to go in. That's all there is to it. It's going to be a sane all-purpose build is what we've decided on. So other new things, we've got an air compressor over there. We'll try and get the shop cleaned up this week going into the holiday weekend, and we will start work on this. You can see we've got a Johnny joint sitting there because I was checking something, because I had the odd idea that I could use the stock axle mounts on here, because let's face it, they're not okay. Yeah, they're awful, but this is not a permanent solution, and therefore the Johnny joints will be fine with that. And let's face it, it's hard to push those any further out. It really is. So originally it was going to get coilovers and air bumps, but for now we're going to make do with coils, with divorced coils and shocks. I'm going to continue to run the old TerraFlex shocks that were on here because they gave me the ride I liked. Coils right now are 3-inch lift, nth degree mobility from back in the days when they were still in existence. Along with, let me see if we can get under here. Best modification I made to this rig was that tummy tuck right there, which was another nth degree mobility thing that later got bought out by AV, and I don't know whatever happened to them after that. But anyway, so it's kind of where we're at right now. If anybody's got any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll document some of the work on this. We're going to torture G2 ratchets while we do it. I'm going to do my best to probably break this. Why? I just want to see if how it'll hold up. This diff doesn't turn particularly readily right now because that drum out on the end is still there. Sorry, can't quite see it. I'm horrible at this angle with the camera, but this diff doesn't really turn readily. And normally you'd use a 1/2-inch ratchet or a breaker bar or something. But I have a long 3/8 G2 here. In case you're wondering what the string is, it's for the attic light. Anyway, so if anybody's got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thank you for watching in. Thank you for tuning in again. And show must go on. Y'all have a good weekend. GT Cam out.